Thanks to my cousin who started the applause. Ladies and gentlemen, representatives of the clubs, members of the international media, dear friends, welcome to the House of European Football here in Lyon and the draw ceremony for the round of 16 in this season's UEFA Champions League. As is customary at this time of the year, I would like to take the opportunity to convey to you our best wishes for the festive season, and we hope that you all enjoy a peaceful and prosperous new year. But now, let us focus on the UEFA Champions League, a competition that continues to set high standards of excellence on and off the field, and which constantly inspires Europe's leading clubs and the superstars who play for them to even greater levels of achievement. Once again, excitement and entertainment marked the group stage in which 45 goals were scored in the last round of matches played last week, with no less than 13 clubs chasing the 7 places still available in the round of 16. We were offered thrilling emotions, and in one of the groups, the qualification changed several times during the 90 minutes. This time, let me pay a special tribute to Cristiano Ronaldo, top scorer ever of the UEFA Champions League with 88 goals and the first player to score 11 goals just in the group phase. Parabéns, Cristiano. If this was the preamble, the forthcoming knockout phase promises, as usual, to provide its fair share of thrills and surprises, with the added value of suspense which the system of direct elimination over 2 legs always brings. The round of 16 comprises 7 clubs who have already won Europe's Premier Club trophy, this one here, with in the draw representing 16 teams in the draw representing 10 national associations across Europe. The race to reach the final at the famous San Siro in Milan on 28th of May next year is certainly heating up. The unbroken tradition of no team winning the title in consecutive years, the quality of the teams still left in the competition means that it is impossible to predict the 2 finalists as we look ahead to host some unforgettable matches, stunning goals and brilliant individual displays in the rounds to come. Now let's move on and take a look at the 16 teams that are featured in today's draw. And now it is time to introduce a true legend in football who played 858 matches with FC Internazionale Milano and won this fantastic trophy in 2010 in Madrid with this same club. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Javier Zanetti, our 2016 Champions League final ambassador. Ciao, Javier.
Ciao.
And to assist Javier and all of us with the draw, UEFA's Director of Competition, the unbeatable Giorgio Marchetti. So, Javier, before we start, a couple of questions for you. Javier Zanetti, il capitano. You lifted this trophy here with Inter in 2010, and if I'm not mistaken, you were already 36 years old. What does it mean to get such an achievement after trying it so many times?
I remember the special moment for me, for the club, for the fans. The most important was my career.
The most important, y por todos los argentinos, el más importante in tu carriera, e per tutti gli italiani,
sì.
Il trofeo più importante ovviamente. A great success, but from the Champions League to San Siro, the stadium of the final in May, it will host the UEFA Champions League for the 4th time. What can you tell us about this historic stadium and the atmosphere that we can expect there?
It's in a historic stadium. The atmosphere is magic. It's la Scala del Calcio. It will be ready for this very important final in May.
Fantastic. San Siro is ready. For the final, we are almost ready for the draw, but not yet, because before we can start, Giorgio Marchetti will explain us how it will work. Giorgio.
Thank you, Gianni. With pleasure. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So the draw for the round of 16 of the 2015-16 UEFA Champions League involves obviously 16 clubs that qualified from the group stage. This round will be a knockout round on the following dates, 16th, 17th of February, 23rd, 24th of February, the first legs, and the return legs on the 8th, 9th, and 15th and 16th of March. Now, coming to the draw, this draw will take place in accordance with some conditions that I'm going to list right now, which are set out in our regulations. So, first condition is that the clubs from the same association cannot be drawn against each other. Then the group winners must be drawn against runners-up, but from a different group. The runners-up will play their first match at home. And finally, based on the well-known UEFA decision concerning teams from Russia and Ukraine, FC Zenit and FC Dynamo Kiev cannot be drawn against each other today. So each of the 8 pairings will be determined by drawing one of the runners-up first and then one of the eligible group winners. The 8 balls containing the names of the runners-up are already placed in one bowl on your left, while the balls containing the names of their potential opponents are picked from the 8 different group winner pots and placed into another bowl on this desk. The computer will indicate, after drawing each runner-up, which group winners can be drawn in accordance with the conditions explained. Should we have only one team eligible to be drawn against a particular runner-up, there will be no draw and the 2 teams will be paired directly. This procedure is then repeated until the 8 pairings have been decided. After this draw, and in accordance with the competition regulations, the UEFA administration will determine which matches will be played on Tuesday, which matches on Wednesday, as well as in which of the 2 different weeks. The result will be announced at 12:45, so just after the draw. Now let me hand the floor back to Gianni as we are ready to proceed with the draw which you all expect.
Yes, we are ready. We are almost ready. Let's have a look at the group winners, which are Real Madrid, VfL Wolfsburg, Club Atlético de Madrid, Manchester City, Barcelona, Bayern München, Chelsea, and Football Club Zenit. The group runners-up are Paris Saint-Germain, PSV Eindhoven, Benfica, Juventus, Roma, Arsenal, Dynamo Kiev, and Gent. And I think now we are really ready and we can start with the draw. Sei pronto, Javier? Sí. Okay, we start with the runners-up, right?
Runners-up first.
Runners-up first. Here they are. Shuffle. How much time do you have? Okay, let's take the first one. KAA Gent. Belgium team at their first participation in the round of 16. Aspetta.
I'm not ready yet.
Can play against all the teams except Zenit because they were in the same group with Zenit. Let's see who will be the opponent of Gent.
Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg, VfL Wolfsburg, as well at their first participation in the round of 16. So we will have one of these two teams who will qualify for the first time in the next round, quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's continue.
It's okay.
Roma from Italy. AS Roma, the finalists in 1984 in their own stadium, the Stadio Olimpico, against Liverpool. They lost on penalties with Bruce Robiller in the goals of Liverpool at that time. And they can play all the teams except for Barcelona because they were in the same group with Barcelona.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. AS Roma, Real Madrid. Real Madrid, the record 10 times winner, La Decima, 2 years ago in Lisbon, of this trophy. Roma, Real Madrid. And we continue. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, playing at home. The French champions, semi-finalists in 1995. We've won 5-1 yesterday night.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, PSG, Chelsea. Well, this pairing, we had it already a couple of times in the last few years as well. The winners of 2012, Chelsea, winners in Munich against Bayern. So certainly two teams who know each other well. And we continue with Arsenal FC. Arsenal FC, finalist in 2006. Final in Paris against Barcelona. And they can play Atlético Madrid, Barcelona or Zenit.
Barcelona.
Barcelona, Arsenal versus Barcelona. The European champions of Barcelona playing against Arsenal. Half-time. Another 4 to go. Juventus, Italian champions, 2 times winner of this cup, 85 and 96. 96 in Rome, and they can play Atletico, Bayern or Zenit.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern München, Juventus against Bayern München, the German champions, 5 times winner, last time in 2013 in Wembley. Another 3 to go. PSV, Eindhoven. Winners in 1988 against Benfica on penalties. And Atletico, Manchester City or Football Club Zenit are still in the race.
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid, PSV Eindhoven versus Atletico de Madrid, 2 times finalists, last time in 2014. And the last 2. Benfica. Benfica, team from Lisbon, 2 times winner.
Yep.
Okay.
61 and 62, and they can play only Zenit.
Zenit.
So, for the photos, Zenit at their first participation at this phase of the group, which means we have left Dynamo Kiev, from Ukraine, 3 times semi-finalist, and they will play
Manchester City.
Manchester City. Perfect. So, some very, very interesting matches, some great emotion to be expected. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the draw for the round of 16 of the 2015-16 UEFA Champions League. I wish you all a very happy Christmas and a successful New Year in football and also outside of football, of course. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Well done.